Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. How was your yesterday?
Thank God, sir.
Fine, sir. And yours?
Thank God.
If this is how you be behaving,
Good morning, sir.
not make the class rowdy and bring disturbance to it. It will be you show resilience. You show a lot of commitment and interest in this course, and I promise you, you will come out in a flying color. No one will. The least will be 60 by His grace.
Amen.
Amen.
God bless.
If you comport yourself, I told you about the last semester, the people that did this course last semester, majority of them passed. So, and I see no reason why, if you follow the decorum, only ask say less questions. When you need to ask questions, okay, look at now. We have almost how many are we in the class now?
58 participants.
58.
58.
Yes, sir.
Imagine, we are 58. And before 7. And the class supposed to come up by 7 o'clock. We are already 57. So what are we talking about? So that means even this is enough for a course. It's enough for a course. That's why I implore you, please, I'm begging you, before we start the class. I know that some of you might have talked to yourselves, some ask for forgiveness on the group, and I've said, okay, just talk to yourself and comfort yourself. So we will enjoy it. You will enjoy my class. And I don't know, I'm not saying, I can say of my own that what I'm giving you is not likely to be given by any other lecturer. I might be lying, no, it's not that I'm boasting or I don't know. I don't think any lecturer is giving you what I'm giving you. Did you have it?
No, sir.
Some will just be paraphrasing and be talking and talking. You will not get what they are saying. But everybody have different methodology that injects into his own teaching. You can be talking and people grab his talent. Some will teach you, but you will not even understand a bit of what he's saying. So I've make it more in my own way. I think I'll bring it down and make it clearer. I've tried to simplify everything there. By the time you read through all the course materials, you find it easy. You find it remembering. You find it comprehensive. You'll be able to analyze with it. You'll be able to comprehend. You'll be able to evaluate that, oh, this is what he's saying. When you see the question, the memory will come back. So that's what I'm trying to do. But if you don't allow me, how will I? Please, I want to beg of you, all of you should try as much as possible to be decorum. You can be my friend. All of you are my friend. So let's be friendly. And that is why, that is openness in it. That's where we are still going, where we talk about the characteristics. Going to talk about the characteristics of open and distance learning. I told you that what do we mean by open is because it allows for everybody. It doesn't have gender bias. It doesn't have a limitation, no quota system, no, not to say that it is meant for catchment area. You know, in a conventional university, we have what we call catchment area, whereby when then we have less privileged states. No, this one is open. doesn't have, nobody can deny your admission once you are qualified. And one thing I warn you against is that don't ever come with either fake results or anything that can jeopardize your this thing. National Open University will not eject you immediately, or I don't know if they have started that now. You will get to gear 3, going to 4, before when they detect it, they will keep it, they will peg your this thing. You will just not see anything about yourself. So I'm leaking this secret to you people so that you people will know where you start, where to start, and where to stand, and when to. So all these things are embedded in this course. I put it together in such a way that you will enjoy it, and then you will have this one. Well, we don't have icing walls, and let's take advantage of the minutes we still have ahead. Has anybody has anything to say before I proceed this morning?
Yes, good morning, sir.
Yes.
Please, I have a question.
Then better Nati, Nathaniel, are you Nathaniel? What's your name?
No, Natasha, sir. That's the reason of
Natasha. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do you want to say, Natasha?
Good morning, sir. So before last week unforeseen events happened, I wanted you to explain sandwich learning, sir. Thank
Okay.
you, sir.
Okay. Good. Okotie, Augustine.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Sir, for last week class, I was not in the class. I don't know if there's a way we can get the record of the class, sir, because I did not get information about the class.
It will be dropped on your learners platform.
Okay.
Ismail, you're supposed to read. Yes, Adeola Ogunbi.
Sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm just fortunate to join the class for the first time. We have been missing it because of the time factor.
Oh, sorry.
So this is my first time.
You gain everything. You gain everything.
All
Agbebaku.
right, thank you.
The last person, Agbebaku.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Before the event of last week, I wanted to tell you to differentiate between sandwich program and pattern program.
Yes, somebody have asked that question. Okay, you can mute yourself now. Let me answer you.
Sir, please, I have a question, sir.
Okay. Oh yeah, what's your question? Very quickly. You asked the question, ask now.
I've been trying to access the week 1 and do all the stuffs, but I cannot. I'm getting a response about I don't belong to North Central or something.
Go to your study center, meet with the ICT man. He will explain for you, please.
Thank you.
Yeah. God bless
Hello,
you.
sir.
Now,
Can I say something, sir?
Okay.
Sir, I want to suggest, because those people that misbehaved last week, they were the ones that joined us almost towards the end. I want to suggest, like other lecturers are doing, maybe when after like 7:15, you mute it from there. That unless you unmute the person will not be able to talk, because those ones, they were just too noisy and we couldn't control them. So that is my suggestion, sir.
Thank you. We have more than 100 we have more than 115 now in the class. Let's be fast at it so that we can all get what we are doing. Okay, I get what you are saying. I will do just that. But that notwithstanding, I don't like putting people on bondage, because it might hinder the people that want to come in. So if we we place ourselves under a good decorum. We are not a slave. I can't be treating you as such, and that's one of the flexibility we have in this course. But notwithstanding, we should not abuse it.
The
Let's
privilege.
So let's behave. When you come to a class, sit down quietly. And like I told you, I said it's like a normal class. Do you see any difference that except that with this year ourselves, we cannot and check ourselves? That's the only difference.
Yes.
Even it's more easier and more cheaper because in most cases, when if you are to go from classes, you still need to spend up to 1,000 or 2,000 naira transport. Nowhere you want to go that you will not spend up to 1,500 naira. And you cannot spend 1,500 naira data in an hour, except you open another thing. If it's for this thing, I've tried it. I try to use data. I still have other data. Even I get calls. Once I buy 1,000 naira, it will give me 600 naira MB, 600 MB, 600 MB, and then another 600 MB. That is 1.2 gig, which is enough for me to do this lecture. But to be on safer side, I will buy 1,000, 1,005. I will use core. Because they are going to give me some course on it, which I can use to make a call if I convert it well. So that is by the way. Now let's talk about once again, good morning, everyone. I can see a lot of people are coming in and they've been decorum. So when we talk about sandwich, I told you sandwich are just like the distance learning that they are running in Unilag, UI, Ife, Yola, Maiduguri, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and the rest. But with a little difference now, that because the sandwich we are talking about there it is a course that you people will come during the holiday when the schools are closed. So they will say, okay, let them come and gather together this semester. For this time, let us rush them and then give them one. So that is the sandwich that we are talking about. Rosario is discussing. Let me just mute everybody.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. I have a suggestion, please.
Okay, go ahead with your suggestion. Why
okay. Still back to what happened last time. We are so sorry, sir. It's just that even when I was saying they should calm down, nobody was listening. I would suggest when it's time for question and answering, the person should type in the chat section. Then when you read, you reply them. It's not everybody that can easily type, but everybody can easily talk. Tell them not to ask question by verbal. They should put it in writing. Thank you, sir. That's my kind suggestion.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I have a suggestion.
So, as I was saying, that sandwich are such a program that come later when the schools are on holiday. So it doesn't interfere with the school program. But by and large, part-time courses take place on weekends. They run them pari passu. They normally come on Fridays, Saturdays. Those ones they call them part-time because it falls on weekends. It is the weekend that you come to class, then start by Friday, Some used to start by 3 o'clock on Friday, then go by 6:30 or 6, half a day, then full day on Saturday. They start by 7 in the morning, just like this. The whole full day is marathon. That is part-time. You don't have time for party. So if you are running a part-time, that is what they call part-time. The sandwich normally come up when the schools are on holiday. Once the school resumes, you don't use the facilities again. So the first semester, they will do it that way. So if it is a 3 weeks break or whatever breaks they might have, for that time, the sandwich will come in. So that is why you see the burden on the lecturers will be much, because they are the same set of lecturers that will teach the sandwich, that will teach the part-time, and that will teach the full-time students. So the full-time students are finished. They have not able to finish working their. I was once in that shoe, and you can see it gives us almost hypertension. Nearly everybody in that this thing have hypertension during that time. So what are we saying? This open and distance learning, that is now National Open University of Nigeria, is not a part-time, neither is it a sandwich. I told you that it's a conventional in nature, because your classes run through all the days, just like the normal classroom. And no lecturer is allowed to put his time between any time on Sunday or Friday, as the case may be. So the natural timetable they prepare, they don't. You might put it on, because I feel that it's because of the logo of the slogan of the school, that work and learn. So work at any place, anywhere that and you can learn. That is the more reason why I choose to say that every Saturday, let everybody wake up and then be at alert, and first things is to listen to this course. So having said that, let's continue. Like I said, I did talk about the flexibility and the rest. Now let's look at some key examples of okay, I've talked about this too, that when it was started, that people were using correspondence. I was talking about the history, that it was a correspondence education. From correspondence education, during that time, what people used through then is poster. They get this thing, that was the era of postal order, where you send books. If you are born there that time, apology to people who are above 60 in the class. Those people will understand what I want to say now. Around that time, that will be the time they will wrap a book and send to you. Not like we didn't have FX and all the Fredes, DHL and all these things. It's because of the advancement in technology that all these things are changing. And that is why I always tell people education is dynamic. It's not static. As we are going, we are moving gradually. The people that have undergone this kind of education as a correspondent are far, far better than most of us that are enjoying it this way with because it was very intensive then. That time, they wait till they said them. Some of us that engage in a GCE, mostly those of us that engage in GCE, you can see that whether you use GCE external or use a GCE that you did in school, it has no difference. You agree with me that if you go and do your GCE privately and you clear your credit, they will use it for you even better than the one you did in your school, because they might believe that the school one, they might assist you and all this, except that people that have special center. But the GC will be the one that will place you in a center where you will go. They will just put you in the center and then you go there. They believe that you don't know the center and you don't have anybody there in that center. So by the time you go to that center, you do the same way which open and distance learning is operating. So when you take your certificate to anywhere, you will be recognized better. In the time past, they said they didn't recognize now certificate. Let me tell you, if you are working in Lagos State or any of these federal parasitors and you tell them that you want to go. I know of Lagos State. I can vouch for that in Lagos State, that if you apply for study leave and you tell them you want to go confessionally, and you want to go to even their own school, which is LASU, that you want to go to LASU or this and that, and if 10 people apply for now and 2 apply for LASU or Unilag or whatever have you, they will assent to that of now. I'm very sure of what I'm saying, to that of now than, because they know that the certificate you are bringing is genuine. You are not coming back to, you can't use Oriolori. Everything is electronics. It's technologically based. And how do you, Felicia, how do you break the protocol? Okay, because I allowed the participant to mute. Okay, maybe I need to.
So mute also so that nobody will break it.
So, like I was saying, you will just you will apply and they will not approve. So until I know of a friend who has applied for since 2023, and a colleague of his applied in 2025. He has been given. That person is in the second year now. Him that applied in 2022 has not gotten approval until he changed. He just been admitted. He's in the class now as I'm talking. So just to let you know that is the GC of those days that we are doing. When you go and queue to buy, you buy postal order, you write, English and maths is compulsory. Then you pay for 3 subjects of 5. Just pay as you know you can pass. And that was the time they allow combination that you can use 2 results. The same way. Now, open and distance learning is operating because you get there. If you know that your capability, your money, what you have cannot go beyond 4 or 5 courses, register for that 4 courses or 5 courses, do the rest later. There is only passer that we have, we don't have fill out. If you get admission in 2017 and you pass out in 2024 with first class, you are first class of that year 2024. They will not say, he entered that, because there could be a problem that occurred then. That year you graduated, is the year that will be counted for you as your year of graduation and as a student of that university. Get that one clear. So I've tried to answer that question along with the teaching that we are doing now. So what we are saying is that when now it comes to a stage of sound and video showing, where they now people start using a radio to broadcast teaching. They will say, okay, we want to have mathematics class. Some of us will still meet those gimmick. They will take people to class, school. They will say, okay, well, now we have mathematics, or we have arithmetic. We call it arithmetic then. It was at advanced stage or secondary school stage, we start calling it mathematics. So they will start playing the radio for us, but you cannot interact. There is no feedback, just like the correspondence stage that we are using. Because during that time too, the only thing is you only hear what they are saying. You cannot reply, you cannot ask questions, just we are doing now. So it's merely communicating to you to say this is what do. But at the correspondence stage, which I don't mention before, is that there will be a time where they will gather you together before the exam to give you a tip. And that's what we have been doing before we get to this stage. Thank God for those that design this level for National Open University and the first of its kind in Nigeria. We are the first to use it even before the coronavirus, before people start coming to. They have designed it since 2016. No, we started implementing it from 2017 fully. So we have tried to look at various ways of making learning reachable to people, bringing learning to the doorstep of every individual, that no household will not have a degree. So everybody will be liberated. You will know your rights. You know that having an education is something that you deserve to. And that is why this was good. We went on long way to make it to this level. So at this level, radio and television were used, where you see in the television, there will be their specific time on NTA, on radio, their timetable designated for all these courses. That at that point in time, you must have scheduled your time to meet up with the radio program, because once it goes, we call it radio without receiver. That is, in Yoruba land, they call it radio asoromagbesi. But I don't know how to pronounce it in Hausa and Igbo and Ibibio. But in a way, you don't get feedback. Radio asoromagbesi. So it's when somebody is talking and it doesn't get feedback, they will say, look at, it's just talking. So, and the best answer, the best answer for a fool is silence. Silence is the best answer for a fool. So that is why radio was referred to then as a fool. But now we have what we call interactive radio, whereby when you talk, they will give you time to tell you, move away from your radio or lower down your volume before you can talk, so that people can hear you. And that was when the radio and television come into existence. So by and large, we now get to okay, I've talked about this. Part-time is a weekend program. It doesn't take place when the school or university is on on holiday, students and learners are engaged when the lecturers are free. So you can see some of the advantages of ODL. So we are saying, Ayomide, Amida, please, all these people, you people, you are not, you are alien to uh, technology. You should learn how to use computer. You don't leave system for your children. Please, we'll get to that stage. Let's just be Theophilus. Let's
Also, sir, those people that posting these things on the screen, they are disturbing. Let them stop. They are posting on the screen. Thank you.
Please, if
Seriously,
I muted all of you, I don't
we
expect
should
you
do
to
it
mute
after
yourself.
the class now.
You
So
you guys can mute them now. You can mute them from your own end.
I do, because what I said there was that if you want to talk, you can unmute. So I'm trying to log it off again. So, but by doing that, I'll be wasting time in delivering my class. So, I want it to be more faster than so now, and that is why we call what the kind of education we have, the open and distance learning. In a conventional university, we call it dual mode, because government is trying to bridge the difference between normal classroom and open and distance learning. So we don't want to see them as there is any difference. And that is why they were clamoring of saying that some of them can serve if their age is not, if age barrier can be removed. But by and large, we are still working that modality with NYSC for people underage. But I want to tell you, the certificate you are going to get is better than going to serve. More so that we have this insurgency in the country. So they are giving you exclusive certificate. Exclusive means you have gotten the experience, so you are working all along. But because you are already working, you have the experience, I will tell you why you need to go and serve and why you don't need to go and serve. Because you have the experience, you can continue with your work. And if you want to change your work, that certificate will be well utilized for you. I could remember that when my wife finished, I married my student. She's hearing us now. When my wife was I wanted to have her twins. She was heavily pregnant. And that was the time she was supposed to go to service. So they said they would give her an exception certificate. The exception means you are old before going to serve. I said no. They said, okay, what? I said, I want exclusion. My wife is working in the public, in the government established office. He didn't collect exception, excluded certificate. And that was far past, I've said, 2003. So year 2003, she was given exclusive. She's a lecturer today. So by saying, I want to get this, no. The only thing you went to do was the first 3 weeks is to go and exercise your body, to shake away your body where you have march past and all these things, to gather you together for first time so that you will not be doing anything. We did it. It's a waste of time mostly. I can't say waste of time because we gain a lot. It's bringing together everybody from other states. We meet and then we share together, we rub minds. Then they will give us responsibilities for that 1 year, majorly in your field of work. But because we don't have enough people in teaching and learning environment. We have shortage of teachers. Not everybody wants to become a teacher, but engineer, they will ask you to go to class. Do you have any gain? I'm not condemning it, but I'm just telling you that that is the essence of it, bringing all of us together to rub minds together, to share views. I see some engineers that work in a bank, in a CBN. Take, for instance, when we went to work in when we were posted to Akwa Ibom, I was posted to my office of Accountant General of the Federation, and I read education. The man was saying, of what value? He said he's going to reject me because I don't have anything doing here. He doesn't have a training office. But because of the familiarity, if I need anything, he can give me. But I have no relevancy. So he told them, he came to NYSC and camp. He said, look, post those that have the accounting knowledge to me. I need accountants. And there were fewer numbers. So the bank were hijacking them. So also the few banks that we have in the Eket and other areas were looking for them. We're looking for them. So there they cannot absorb me. So they have to send me back to school. So the first 3 weeks was for us to do endurance work, know how to cook and all these things. Those of you that have not been working in the kitchen, you know, you belong to a platoon, you march, you do this, you play football, you do all these things, you march twice, you run. Some people that are not healthy, a lot of people lost their life along the line, but it makes you physically fit. But consider people that are having challenges. So, no, you cannot participate in that. So that is why I always let you know that you are not different from conventional students, but your certificate, oh, I didn't have this. No. Forget about that. So the dual mode, and that's why you are single mode, is the only well-established national open university. Although we have private ones now, there are some private open distance and open university. Open and distance university. We have about 4 or 5 that have come up now. They are running the same program we are running. I don't know if it's cheaper. I've not been there. But I know that we have private ones. But that private ones cannot be checkmate like our national open university. I want to tell you that. Whatever they inject into it, it will still be lacking. And you can't compare government hospital to private hospital most times. They say private hospital, you spend your money and this and you get better best. In private hospital, you have a qualified people who will attend to you, who will make you, who will give you the best of what you needed in most cases. Because there, you just be saying, and they will use you for practicals and all these things. We have experts, and they too also know how they do it to say that we'll refer you to our own this thing. In their practice, they know what they are doing. But where you can get the best is at a private government hospital. Is because the way it is being managed. If it were well managed, it is the best. When I had my accident, I did it first at a private orthopedic hospital until I was able to get to Gobi. I'm a living testimony of that. I don't believe in that before. Yes, I paid money in the general because it was urgent then. When I get to Bobby, they did it better. It was done better. So all these private ones that people are rushing into and this thing, you only spend your money and then they give you your mark. Just come to school, we know how you settle it. But here, like I told you, you don't have anything to do with any lecturer. Last week, when you people are misbehaving, even if I get hold of anybody, I can't do anything for that person as regards to this course. The only thing is when I get that person, I can only arraign him for misconduct in the class. But for me, that I will fail that person, or that person will fail, or I will deal with that person in a different way, except in a well-established. Joy Essen, Isiro, try to mute all of you. I don't know why you people are muting yourself. So you whether you are FCC or EFCC, I don't want to know. We are in the class. So as I was saying, you can get it free and then you go. Do you know that mostly in most universities, students graduated from a university with 2-1, but yet they are not better than a secondary school student. So there are things that people are not coming up with. People are not doing. They are not really performing well in such an area. So they said this one study this and that, and that's why people are taking their children abroad, because they know that it is work on the decks. They will fix you, and you must work with it. You must learn what you went for. So people don't really have a knowledge of what they learn. But when you come to National Open University, like I said, you will be free with so many things, and then there are so many ways in which learning can be easy. Now, let's talk about the characteristics of this open and distance learning. Like I said, easy of access. There is no local government where to get there. Many of the local governments have not gotten it, but it's supposed to spread across all the 774 local governments in the country. That each local government, there must be a open and distance learning. Where, apart from that, community also requested for it. They provide schools, and the senators, the House of Reps, that's where they send their money to, so that they want their people to learn. They want people to have education. They want to liberate people. So they don't want them to remain redundant. Even aged people do come. So let them come. So the open and distance learning is a external base. It's a university. It's not a not recognized university. It's a well-recognized university. So, and its openness to everyone, whoever wants to come in, or whoever wants, is open to adults, open to openness in terms of idea. You can share idea with each other. You can learn, openness to places where you are living. If it's you move to your closest study center. For instance, those people in Lagos, they are the most beneficiary people. If you are living in Ojo or close to Badagry, you go to Badagry instead of coming to Lagos Island. Some are to come to Oshodi. Others are to be in Makati or Balede. Those of you in Ajaazis and all these things. The nearest place to you. And that is where you have your learning experience. Okay, peace. I can see you are raising up your hand. Unmute yourself and talk. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, please, I want to ask, is there anything like IT, and in which level are you supposed to go for IT?
We will get there. I will tell you
Okay,
now.
sir. Okay.
Precious, very quickly.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. I want to just confirm something, like, because I want to know if actually it is compulsory to be in the life class. Maybe it will not affect, and it will not affect our record. Or because I was hearing a teacher saying the other day in another class, saying that if we join the life class, the data will sign us in or so. That was I want to just clarify. Maybe it is not, it is compulsory. Be we can just go back to the recording later in the day when we are available.
Okay. David, I will answer you now. David.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah, please, I have a question that has been bothering my mind about this soap now operating that is ODL. I want to know how recognized the NOU certificate is. Some people in Nigeria believe that the certificate from National Open University of Nigeria is not valuable and authentic compared to those of from conventional universities. So
Okay.
how true is...
I've heard you. Now, let me start from David Janet. I'm telling you authoritatively, the best certificate that's been recognized all over the world is, first and foremost, is National Open University. Now, not because I'm a lecturer there, but I'm telling you today, if you seek admission in Harvard University with your first degree, you will be recognized. They have been here, they have tested us, they have been to our study centers, they have been to many schools. Is well recognized because they know that nobody assisted you in getting your certificate. Nobody added 1 mark to your mark. Nobody, you didn't see anybody, you didn't bribe anybody before you can get your certificate. So for that, recognition is 100%. In the time past, there are some people, I told you, maybe you were not in the class when I said, in Lagos State, if you apply to LASU, which is their school, LASUED or UNILAG for admission, and you are the only, if 10 people apply for National Open University for study leave, they will grant that 10, they will not grant that one. I told you of a friend, he's in this class. Then the other one that says, talk about the class that is not compulsory, it's a matter of choice. Once you meet all other requirements, if you want to come to the class, so be it. If you don't want to come, nobody, in fact, I'm not taking attendance. We are almost 500 students on this thing. We are increasing day by day. We are more than 500 students now. Okay, 462. So I'm not taking attendance, whether you come or you don't. The moment you go, in the time past, I used to lock the class. But I said, let us leave it open. You ask for permission before you can come in. I will get you. I normally close the door. I have it here within me. But I don't want people to, I believe we are an adult. From 2022, I can see that a lot of students were, they were so eager and then free. And they were, because of their level of understanding, and I can see that, okay, these are mature people. Let them in, let them come into the class, and then we can rub minds together. But aside that, I will just lock you up and then. So don't let us waste time on that. Then as for peace, that was talking about, remind me again, peace, your question.
Okay, sir. So I was asking
IT.
about IT and what
Okay,
level are you
IT.
supposed to go? Or is there
Hello, okay,
anything like
hold on. Yes, mute yourself. For on IT, everybody, so whatever goes in the normal university setting, in every university in this world, is what operates in National Open University. We do what we call IT for those in industrial attachment-based courses, and you must observe that thing. Those in education, they go for teaching practice. We are doing micro teaching, which some of the universities are not doing, and we have reports. We are doing post teaching practice. You go for IT, you go for practicum. Those of you in Netlines, you go for what is it called now? Practicum class. You have a place of practice that you go to. They will come and observe you there. They will visit you unannounced. But because you are working, and we believe that is area we can be of assistance to you, we will call you that will be coming so time, supposed not to be. So we do have attachment and the rest. So let me pick those things one by one. We'll come down. We'll see come there. Oh, this was not. Let me use this slide. Now, like we said that one of the characteristics is separation of teachers and the learner. So instruction materials are provided and learners suppose that the use of technology is primary medium of instruction. I've said that, and then so it's two-way communication, that is between the students and the institution. So you know that as we are, it's through communication that we get whatever you wanted to do. If you have anything to ask from the university, you get it through mails and this thing. You must know how to ask. So there are some things, not everything that we handle manually. Majority of our things is being handled with electronics. Now, I said I was talking about the openness. The openness we are talking at was openness as to people learning at anywhere you are, wherever you find yourself, which place is closer to you. I want to tell you, we are giving a unique education. Whatever we are, whatever I'm saying here is whatever the people in Yola is receiving, what people in Akwa Ibom receiving, what people in Lagos are receiving, what people in Ibadan are receiving, what people in Maiduguri are receiving. So it's very unique. We are open to everyone, in respect of your tribe or whatever. Like I said, there is barrier of catchment or no catchment is removed. All barriers are removed. So whether you can learn at your own pace. That's one of the characteristics. Okay, I come in this year, I have 10,000 naira. Let me go with this 10,000 naira this year or this semester. So once I finish that, the next semester, I register for another 2 courses that I can go at your own pace, openness to pace. You don't need to rush yourself. You don't rush to fail. If you go and register for 10 courses and you fail 8, your carrying capacity is 2. Why do you fail that 8? If you don't pass that 8, you can't move on. And it will affect your CGP. Get that wisdom now. Doesn't matter. The number of subjects you register for is what will be accounted for you at the end of the semester. It's what they will grade you with. So you don't need to rush yourself and say, oh, I want to finish on time. Yes, there is nothing stops you from finishing on time because no strike, nothing. Your normal 4 years is complete, and then you go away, and then you start your masters immediately. So openness to time. When we say openness to time, it's you that know when it is convenient for you. Just like the question he asked, that if I don't want to, yes, you can listen to the playback radio. You can use your listen. I told you we have 5 means of learning. 5, 1, live broadcast, which is synchronous. That means all of us we are interacting. Recorded this in asynchronous. That is, at your own time, you can listen to this broadcast. So if you are not able to get it, still go back to your to meet with your ICT person, because I'm recording to the cloud, so it can help you to fix it. Then you can download all past recording of this course, so you can get it there at your own convenience, at your time. Probably the time they fix the class is not convenient for you, you can still get it. Or you can participate in a group discussion when you have your own time. Okay, let's do it this way. Then your TMA is another means of reading, because if you do it by yourself, you will be able to get the question and interest. Everything you are going to read, the TMA is, I said, across all the course materials. We have it on the net. You can download them. You don't need to rush for it. You didn't pay for it. But because it has been printed, it's part of the allegiance that these students will be given materials. And that is why other people in other universities are making no use of your course materials. So go and check. I'm 100% sure of what I'm saying. They are making use of your course materials.
Yes, sir. In full as well, sir.
If they are using it in Unilag, UI, Ife, Maiduguri, many, about 80% of universities in Nigeria are making use of our course materials. And let me tell you this, most of those course materials are written by majority of those lecturers who employ them.
Yes, I can testify to that, sir. One of the private university lecturer told me that our material is very good, that he's using the material. He's even an Islamic study lecturer.
The same thing is happening for mini Osun also.
So they were using the course materials. So then you that hold the own thing and now saying you are inferior. Who is now inferior? Are they inferior or you? Tell them
They
if
are
they say
inferior.
National Open University is an inferior. It's an inferior, but you are using our course materials to teach your students. They will keep quiet. I want to tell you, no organization in this nation that you take your certificate to and they reject you, and that organization is not supposed to exist, because it is your handwork, it is your brain, it is what you merited, and that is why we don't produce many first class. Hardly we produce many first class, because our students are making you independent. It's majorly independent studies that they did.
Sir, please, Can you turn off the comment section? They are distracting us.
You can do that from your side. You can choose not to see comment.
So
exactly.
Openness as to place. You see, I told you, you choose the nearest place to you. Where do you want to study? Where is closer to you? At your convenience. You don't stay because you have interest in University of Lagos and you are living in Maiduguri.
Sorry, sir. Good morning. Please, somebody just mentioned that we can choose not to see comments. Please, how do we go about that? Because the comments are really disturbing the screen.
Like, what concern you guys with comment section? Is it not about the teaching?
There is an option. Sorry, there is an option.
We are here to
mute
learn, not to
the-
look at comment section.
There is
You
an
guys
option
are
to mute
disturbing
your
the lectures now.
unification.
It's
The comments
distracting now. You
disturbing
can't tell them what concerns them with comments. Come on.
Abba.
Please let us add matured. Are we not matured
In the
enough? We are
comment
disturbing
section,
this class.
sir. What's in the comment section? Everybody's talking
There
about.
is an option to mute the notification. So
Not
once
in
you
the comment
mute,
section, no.
Twitter. They are not
Please,
posting link for people to
everybody
join
that has that
group.
in the house,
So
please.
that's what they are saying is
You guys can
disturbing
let me
them.
know what you don't want.
And most of those
I
using
beg.
their scammers.
See
They are
link to
scammers.
join
Good
group that
night.
is disturbing them.
They are scammers.
Oh, shut up, Charlie. Make the man talk.
So I opened to space and place. I said, you can, another great advantage. Do you know that the lecturers in University of Lagos and University of Ibadan studying the same course, they are not likely to teach us what they are teaching them in University of Ibadan. But take, for instance, those in law, and that is why you see students are performing differently. Those in law, they will teach them probably what they are being taught, or the method they are being taught at the University of Ibadan is different from the one they are using in University of Ibadan, or University of Maiduguri, or University of Uyo, or University of Port Harcourt, or Ahmadu Bello University, because it's not single lecturer that is teaching across all these universities. But when you go to this law school, they will come together to say, okay, these are the people who are teaching them. And they are now dichotomy again, because we have about 6 or 7 zones at a law school. I'm using this as an example. And there are different lecturers. The first class of in Lagos zone might not match. So they will now bring it together to say, okay, all of them make first class. Who is the highest? Before they could pick the highest. But now, you have one lecturer to all the courses across the nation. Across all the nations. So it's not that you are with one voice, a lecturer, say for instance now, we have 500 students here. One single lecturer is taking all of us. So if a single lecturer is taking all the 500 students in this class, then imagine what can it make any difference? We are all hearing the same voice, the same way, the same at the same time. But if we are to segregate you into different classes, we have different voice. The tone is using might be different from the tones you want to hear. The one that we use for Northwest, Southwest, South will be different. So this is a unique university, one university, and that is why we call it single mode university. Even there is bias in the ODL, although they are using the same syllabus, but there is a little bias because the way the part-time will be taught in their own setting and their distance learner, because you don't have most schools they don't have part-time again. They ask them to go to distance learning. That is what government approved. So those of them that in a different distance learning, the same lecturer, it might be another lecturer that will teach, because if I'm the director of that place, I will choose the person I want to work with me. I will give it to my friend that you should come and teach. I will just give it to any of my friends. Oh, you can come and teach. Let me give it to you because you are collecting another money. So I will give it to instead of giving it to the regular person that's teaching them, so that they can have uniqueness in the instructional delivery. So there won't be any uniqueness in the way instructional is being delivered. Well, in the remaining minutes, let me just entertain some questions with decorum. With decorum, I will call you one after the other, and then we will talk and give. Please don't ask questions that have been answered. Don't ask questions about I'm just joining, I don't know how to, I don't have this and that. That can be settled within yourself. Ask from your colleagues. Put down things on the comment section. They will link you up and then you get it. If I have fully in the class, I'm having 500 students active, and then somebody is saying, how did these 500 students were able to get to this? Please, when you get to school, you should find way of linking up with each other. Ask your people, ask fellow, go to your centers. That's why I said you are not a part-time student. Go to your centers, ask questions. That's where we'll get to that place where we talk. So let me hear from you, Favor. She Gozirim. Unmute yourself and ask question quickly.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir,
Just
please,
go
I wanted to... Okay, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask whether now students do NYSC.
I've talked about it, that not yet, but they allow you people, they are still collecting that, they are still finding modalities for it, just like the way the law people are doing. And you can see our students are doing well in the law school. So the NYSC issue, they are looking at those people that are not working, that are not that are underage, that could go for for NYSC. So we are looking for that modalities, and then so the arrangement is undergoing. So that is by the way. Akanbi Vivian. If Akanbi Vivian is not around, Daniel.
Hello, good morning, sir. Akanbi Vivian is online. Good morning, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Sir, I just learned from you from this lecture that you can actually register less courses. Unfortunately, when I went to register, the person told me that I could only register at least 24 units. So I registered that 24 units, which is 13 courses. But the time is so short. So I don't know. I've done the examination, registration, and all. I don't know if there's any way that I can still, remove some courses.
You can,
so that,
you can go to your center and drop some of these courses.
Okay, sir. But then the what do they call it now? The TMAs that I've done for all these courses, are they going to remain or they will be cancelled?
Well, in the time past, I don't know what the policy will stand for this time. In the time past, we do call it incomplete results. So we don't use it to cut your CJP. I don't know what they work up to now, because once you do a TMA, it's as if the exam, you have registered for everything and you have to do it. But you can still go and drop the course and then ask for way in order to drop the course. if you want to drop some of the courses. The one you cannot pass. Daniel.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. I have similar question on that to ask. Please, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, still on that registering for less courses. For example, the course I'm offering here, there are some compulsory courses which I must register for. So of all these, let's say I have 12 compulsory courses to register for, and I want to register for 6. And these courses are meant for only the first semester. Now, how do I make up for the other ones that I dropped for the semester?
Good. You see, you are at advantage of one thing. If it is for conventional university, the semester courses, you will just have them, and it has gone. So your first semester might be another person's second semester. We admit students semester by semester. So the following semester, you can register for the remaining 6. Without going to the second semester of that year. That first semester courses, you register for it at your second semester. So by another first semester, you register for the other one. So that is how it will go. It won't affect you. Go and see your course. We have course advisors, those who are and the counselors in the study center. We have at least 1 or 2 counselors who will guide you. Are you satisfied?
Sir, please, I have a question.
No, sir. I'm still a bit confused about it.
What I'm telling you is this.
Now, what I mean is that if, for example...
Wait. Okay. You have registered for 12 compulsory at this semester, but you want to do 6 at this semester.
Yes, sir.
That leftover 6 will be done second semester, because the program in now is that if you don't finish with first semester, you can't go into second semester.
Okay.
You must pass all what you're supposed to pass at second semester. They are prerequisite to each other now.
Okay.
So on the time,
I understand it better
pass,
now. Okay.
You can just enter and start registering guru and mix up everything. But you must finish the first semester. Make sure you pass them. If it's your second semester, yes, you have advantage. Instead of coming back that next year, no, you will do it the following semester. Then before you proceed to another semester, they are prerequisite to each other.
Okay, sir, please, does it mean if you can be able to do the 12, if your brain, your capacity can carry it, you are free to do that, right?
Honestly, you are good to go.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Please, sir.
Please,
I want to ask.
Abdukatada. Is that your name?
Yes. Yes, sir. My question. Yes, sir. I'm here. Yes, sir. My question is that if before, when I'm registering the course now, I did not consider the distance. So my center is far from where I am. So can I make changes from the center that I formerly registered to my own center that is closer to me? Can I make the changes?
Yes, with the new excuse. Probably you said, okay, before you register, you have not packed into where you are living now. But where you are living now is close. We have a center that is closer. It's the same university. It's the same moving. So they just change you letter of release.
Sir, question.
Who is that?
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. This is Ibe Honest, sir. This is Ibe Honest. Please, sir, I want to ask more about the online exam. Please kindly shed more light, sir. I saw it recently.
It's part of this course. It's part of this course. Don't let us rush.
Okay, sir.
We are going to enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. All right. God bless you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Please, sir.
Can you call me privately? Let's talk, because we are infringing into another people's time. People who having another cause, and I don't want.
Sir.
Okay, let me take one more.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Oh yeah. Who is talking? What's your name?
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir.
Hello,
Who
sir.
is that?
Sir.
Who is talking?
Hello, sir. Good
Sir.
morning, sir. It's Blessing, sir.
Good morning,
Blessing.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Everybody mute yourself. Let Blessing talk. Oh.
Sir, I learned, because someone told me that if I'm done with this 4 years of schooling in now, I should cross to my university to go and do another extra 2 years. That's now certificate are not allowed. Is that right?
Well, I don't have question. If you like, follow that what you. Please don't ask me such nonsense questions. How will somebody tell you when you get not recognized?
Sir, let me help you respond to her. Let me help you respond to her.
We've been talking about these things.
Sir, let me help you respond
Please
to
close
her.
the meeting. Please close the meeting.
So, now certificate
Please,
is
sir, close the
widely.
meeting.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
From the lecture so far, he has been saying it. He has said it repeatedly that in fact one of the most recognized certificates in the world, even in Harvard University,
From here,
is
you
now
can go to Harvard. I'm guaranteeing you. If they reject
exactly.
you,
So it's widely accepted. Now certificate is widely accepted anywhere in the world. He has been saying that.
Good morning.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, please,
Good
your
morning, sir.
contact.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
how
Good
many people
morning.
want to answer now?
Good morning, sir.
We are making it.
Sorry, sir. I want to know how many courses are we expected to do?
You have my number. You have my number. Call me on WhatsApp.
No,
Sir, call your phone number, please.
Sir, please, your contact. Please, we don't have your phone
your
number.
number,
How
sir,
can we
please.
get it?
You have been calling me now. Why are you saying you go to your this thing? Go to your lightning portal. You see
It's not there.
there.
It's not there.
Good morning,
It's
sir. So
not
I
there.
want to ask something about
Yeah.
this important.
Others have been reaching me. How did they get my number?
It's not there, sir. It's not there, sir.
Good morning, sir. I have a question.
David Funk is calling.